finally. Nice, nice. Didn't choke on the final stretch. Toam beaten. Okay, I don't know why I said it like that. Whatever. GG's. No, it just says GG. GG, my man. You've bested this behemoth of a tower. Must be a relief. Yeah, it is. Though, you still have the higher end catastrophic towers left in this ring. Good luck on your journey to complete this inferno. Okay, speaking of catastrophic towers, in my own opinion, it's not Kata. It's Baseline Kata on 60 though, fairly legit, no skips, no items, that's my opinion. It's fine as Baseline Kata, in my opinion, on 60, but I beat on 44, so the jumps were easier. I agree with sclp's rating of 10.93. In the meantime, enjoy this view of ring 9. Let's put the graphics on, or higher. Man, maybe I should do that tower, because that looks pretty cool, but I've heard that's not that good tower. Let's go here. These are the dedicated people, same side on both. Okay, I had 6 for 10 fills, not including the for 10 inside before the first outside. I had like a dozen or so fills on that part, including this run where I got the for 10, but it didn't make it to the outside, and then I fell down to for 3. It was like only 25 minutes into the run, and I fell back down to like for 3, so I had to redo all that stuff, but oh, that's the end. But the bottom progress in this tower is actually quite decent. You get the first one you get on floor 3, it skips pretty much all of floor 2. The second one you get on floor 4 outside, which skips floor 4 outside, which I never filled by the way. I did fill the like, I don't know, the fit-in gap on the first part, but I catch myself in that. I actually never filled floor 4 outside, which is pretty surprising, considering I spent like how much? Oh yeah, also the time doesn't get tracked if you like press Alt F4 in here. So it's not 5 hours. I spent definitely at least 15 hours plus like a couple hours practicing. I'd say like 20 hours max, maybe. I've been trying to play beat this for like a few months actually, but I didn't play every month, every day. Especially like in recent weeks, I tried playing this more and more. But I always had like a personal best of around 4.9. I think was my last personal best. I don't know. The first time I beat for first time I beat for 8 outside, which I failed twice in a row, I think, or only one time. Yeah, I got it for 10. I failed it outside because I was still using items, which I can toggle at any time for some reason. And I tried to get the button after the moving thrusters, but I didn't reach the button. Now I just play itemless, and yeah, it's nice to beat a tower fully legit, no items, unlike ToGF, which is toam fully legit, no items, harder than ToGF with items, with like manner, like skips maybe. I don't know if I use any skips there. Like the floor 3 beginning parts of ToGF, you can just skip one walking section pretty much. Was pretty much unintended. But I think I don't know if I actually did it in my run. I forgot about it by this point. But also I did use high FPS thrust fix just because this. Also I'm still a bit nervous, so maybe you can hear that by the way I'm talking. But I am using a high FPS thrust fix for this completion because this tower uses thrusters quite a bit more, and there's like no FPS switcher that's really like quick. Unlike ToGF where you don't really need it, so I used that here. So let's go to my completion lists where I noted my fills. 3 floor 10 post outside fills, which is kind of vague. I don't know how to call it, like second inside or post outside. Let me just call it second inside. That sounds clear because that's what it is. Second inside. Oh, also I'm recording on my phone. I forgot about that. I thought I was recording on my OBS, which I might do that right now, so yeah. I don't know if there's any like difference in quality of my voice or audio, I mean, it's interesting. But let me see, I had 3 fills on the second inside, 3 fills on the outside of toam, Not including like the outside, I mean the first outside. And 5 for 8 outside fails. And I only passed it 3 times. I only passed for 8 outside 3 times, and 2 of them, I mean all of them got to 410, I mean. Outside, I mean, at least. Man, I'm also quite nervous on the 410. So it's pretty good. I don't know what to say. Pretty cool that I'm, yeah, I beat another, not really. My second hardest that's actually like close to my hardest. And this is like more skill based, so let me take a screenshot, which I don't think I did when I beat it, so yeah. I don't know what's next. I'll maybe also like Tower of Empty Meaningless Patterns, because I've heard that's like actually a bit easier than it says. It is rated harder than ToDi, which ToDi, I don't know how I feel about ToDi. That seems like quite a scary tower, but it's like one of the most like common progression. I don't think I'm ready for any harder catastrophic towers. Like my hardest is just TODF is not super skill based. It was just something mostly consistency, endurance. This is also like a bit endurance, but like not as punishing as TODF. I think how to make this kata would just be maybe just putting an insta-kill on the 410 outside. Well, just putting everything over an insta-kill after 410's first inside. Maybe then will be kata, because if you just fall down, which I did, that happened in my run. I failed a walk around. I guess I can show it in the practice place to see what I'm talking about. So yeah, goodbye wing room. Let me rejoin to see the like stats change, because I can't really trust that. Rejoin. Can I rejoin my own server, or that's not possible? I guess let's just join ring 1. Actually, no. Why am I joining ring 1? I want a screenshot with the portal being green, just like I did in TOGF, I guess. Ring 9. Also, my hands were quite sweaty, and I had to use like some sort of wipe to get the sweat off, because I was so like nervous. Okay, I wasn't that nervous. I still played or performed pretty much how I always do, but I still like sweaty hands, not like really nice. So actually quite cool I beat something here, even though most people say it's not kata, because it got like nerfed when it got released. Wait, let me do an emote. That's pretty cool. Let's do a Miku. Let me take a screenshot when I'm like looking away, I guess. Like that. Does that look good? Let me try again. I just can't take long screenshots. Yeah, okay, that's fun. It's okay. Okay, well, this is going on. Let's check if this updated, which I don't think it did. It did. No, it's not 5.5 hours. It didn't track when I Alt F4. Yeah, I'd say so, at least like in the playtime. I don't know. Playtime in game. I mean, I say at least 15 hours on average. I don't know. Maximum 20. Plus like 5 hours or so practicing in the practice place. So I guess I could like just use boost item here, but no, let's just go to practice place because there are no clip there. Let's